Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to another episode of Dumb Programming Questions. I'm Justin Jackson. My MacBook just kicked in all of its fans, which means I'm live streaming. Thanks to everyone who's already joined in Periscope. I saw those hearts earlier. That's real nice. Hello to Paid Insights. And if you're on Twitch, if you are on YouTube, just come on in, say hello. Today, for the first time, I'm going to be hacking on Transistor.fm, which is this Ruby on Rails app that I'm building with John Buddha. John is the programmer. I'm just the hack that is causing problems. But I have been able to contribute a few things, and so I thought I would try to do some of that today and learn something from all of you in the comments. And I know people sometimes like to see behind the scenes. What do things look like? I'll explain what I'm going to do in a second. Just want to wave to folks here on YouTube. And also make sure I've got everything else set up here. Like I said, if you are here in any of the chat rooms, Twitch, Periscope, YouTube, just say hello. And I'll get started right away. There we go. Cool. Let me just switch to my desktop. And I'm going to show you what I'm changing today. I'll pull this up. And I think what we'll do. So this is our app here. Let me just show you. It's a podcasting app, if you're not familiar with it. Place to host your MP3 files, do your analytics, all of that stuff. And, weird. I'm not seeing the comments from Twitch in my little robot here. But hello to Aaron. Hello. Weird. I'm seeing everyone else here. I'm seeing Ben Borowski and everyone. Borowski? Is that how I say your name? Anyway, this is our app. It's a place to create and host a podcast. We also have analytics. So this is what the analytics look like for our show, Build Your SaaS. And the other thing we provide is a built-in website for your podcast. And a lot of folks don't realize how important that is to have a place where basically a landing page for each of your episodes. So we actually offer two things. One is you can host your whole podcasting website here. And second, you can, even if you don't decide to host it with us, we also provide these landing pages as well. I'll show you what these look like. So these are more general landing pages. This is default for everybody, but a lot of folks want to actually have, a customized website just for the podcast. Now, the challenge is that we have this section called Archive, and this is all of your past episodes. But what some folks have mentioned is that Archive is actually not super intuitive in terms of as a label. Most folks are thinking, I'm looking for episodes. I'm looking for all of your episodes. Because on the homepage, we show you can play episode 1, you can play the latest episode, recommended episode. But what if I want to see all of your episodes? Archive, not super intuitive. So I thought I would try to change this label. John has warned me that this might be trickier. It's not as easy as just changing the label. So we'll get into that. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not seeing everybody's comments here in my little eCam robot. That's kind of disappointing. Hello, Steve from Breaker. Maybe I'll just hold us on a sec. I'm going to try to reload this while we're here, because being able to include your comments as I go is one of my favorite things. But yeah, weird. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not working. Okay, so I will try to keep an eye on this is the Twitch chat. And actually, maybe if you're in Periscope or YouTube and you're making comments in the chat, I'm not sure if I can see it right now. So just, I don't know, come over and hang out in Twitch, and I'll try to get to your comments there. But I can't show them on screen, unfortunately. I don't know. See, I can show this one. I can show this one, and then it just stopped. Oh, that's so disappointing. So my first step is I've got the transistor project here. I'm still using the GitHub Desktop app. I know that's probably a cop-out for a lot of you, but it really works for me. So I'm just going to pull down the develop branch, and this is all actually new. I'm going to make a new branch called change episodes to archive. Okay. All right, so got the new branch set up, and now I'm going to keep going. I wonder if I can put this chat over here somewhere, just so folks can see it. This is the Twitch chat. I know that's not super awesome, but it's kind of what we have for today. All right. So let's go back to Visual Studio Code. Actually, I'm going to create a share link and drop it in. Here's my share link if you want to join me. Just going to drop that in with John Buddha, just in case he freaks out and he wants to join in here. And to start, I've got this transistor project here, and I think I'm going to search. So in transistor, and this is new to me. I'm more used to Atom, and so I don't know all the tricks here. You folks might need to help me out, but I'm just going to look for archive, which I'm sure there's going to be tons of things. And I want to basically open the, get started here. All right. So, and actually, how do I close this bar? So here in the sites.html.erb file, one thing that I have been able to figure out as just a hack is that with this MVC framework, Model View Controller, for someone like me, editing the view is pretty easy. This is just HTML, and then I can see that there are, Railsy things in here. But, yeah. Sorry, actually, Nathan, I'm not sharing the link publicly. I'm just sharing it with John, and that's it. Because I don't want a bunch of people editing in here. I don't think there's a way for me to actually let you, see the code. Although that would be cool, but maybe not for this time. So inside of this file here, I can see this is how we create those. There's a way to do read only. Okay, let me see here. How do I do that? Invite others. but where's the? I don't see any sharing settings. I think I'll just wait on that for now. Live share. Enable read-only mode. Once you start your collaborative session, you can set the session to be read-only to prevent guests from making edits. How do I do that, though? After sharing, you will get a notification that the invite link has been copied and clipboarded. You can then select the option to make it read-only. Yeah, I'll just wait. Here we go. So I'm going to start by just editing this piece here. One thing that I'm a little bit worried about is John has some, these things defined, site archive URL. Let's actually see where else that is. And then he has a class for this. But let's go back here. I want to see what else. Where else does this show up? And then we have a file called archive.html. Ooh, and then it's in the XML sitemap thing too. Okay, let's keep this open. And let's open this up too. How do we do that? Let's keep this open. What is that? Command K, enter. And then let's open up this too. What is it? Command. How come that's not working for me? Okay. So this is where I can find this site archive URL thing. But you can also see this is I am gonna run into some trouble here because archive.html, I don't know. I'm already getting scared. But at least I got to start somewhere, right? So type 1 error is saying recommendation, open up your Rails enyml file. You can add archives as a key in there and then use tarchives anywhere the text appears. Okay, that sounds cool. But I'm just going to get started. I want to have some success. So I'm just going to actually change the label. So I want this to be episodes. And I don't know what this is. So now we have episodes, and where else did I see archive in here? So archive there. Okay, that's it. And by the way, one thing I might have trouble doing is running this locally. So let me just actually just get my terminal going here, and give me a sec. I'm gonna see if I can get actually get this up and running locally, and then okay, what's going on here? GitHub. That's where I got all my instructions. Okay, so where am I right now? GitHub. And where is this? Transistor.fm. Okay, and now let's go to my instructions on how to get all this running. So clear run bundle. Oh, sorry, bundle install. That's what I want. Okay, while that's going, and now I'm going to run this. Okay. And we're using PumaDev. Anyone else here use PumaDev? Okay, now I'm going to open up another tab. And I want to start the server. Hopefully this works. Okay, so now it's listening. Let's just see. Let's see if I can even get in there right now. So, transistor local 3000. Let's see if this works. Oh boy. I've got some sort of error. Migrations are pending. Run bin Rails DB migrate Rails development. Okay. Let's go back. Do I do this? All right. Okay, so that, let's see if we can get this to work now. So we'll start it up again, refresh here. I'm really sad that I couldn't get all of the chats going here. Usually we have folks on YouTube and everywhere, and yeah, it's too bad I can't see all of your comments. Let's see if we can get this to work now. So we'll start. Okay, looks like that worked, right? I've got it running locally. And so, yeah, the only thing I think I'm going to have a hard time with is there's a way of doing like subdomains locally. I wonder. Wait, site 3000. Does that work? Yeah, I might have to figure out how to run the subdomains locally, but I'll figure it out. How are we doing so far, by the way? Everything okay? Give me a thumbs up in the chat room if you can, if things are good. So I'm going to go back here, actually, and let's see if I can sign in. I need to make this window smaller. Okay. And oh, I'm already logged in. Okay. So I've got a show. Let's try this. Oh, man. Getting looks like Andrew says it looks like the subdomains were working, just didn't find the record in the database. Wonder if I need to but I didn't I? See if how do you seed the database with data? Is it just this? Or did I already do this? But sorry, I don't know what Rails C does. In my instructions here, John says run bin setup to create the database and seed the database with data. Let's see what happens when I do this. Maybe if I create a new show, it'll work. Andrew, what does Rails C do? Okay, so let's create a new show. By the way, oh, yeah, see, I'm really... Okay. I obviously messed something up. I know I've gotten into this a few times, and this is kind of what's come up in the past when I've done these live things, is so much of this is local development environment stuff. Like, I just don't know what... I've got something not configured correctly, or... and I get stuck. Whereas John probably knows what's going on. But I don't. Is there somewhere that you're supposed to put in your AWS credentials to get local? There is, but I think, yeah, that might be, let me check something here. I think, let me try opening up my config off screen here. Where is that? Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's the AWS stuff is not set properly. So that could be the problem. Oh yeah, you're right. It's I don't have the S3 stuff configured. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure it out. John has showed me this before. I don't know why this didn't save. Yeah, this isn't super exciting. Yeah, you need like an S3 access key. Oh, and of course I'm hitting the S3 key. I'm just searching. Okay, here we go. I think I got it. I'm just going to put these in. Hold on. Okay, I just updated secrets.yml. And do I have, okay, if I edit secrets.yml, do I have to reload the application or does it just work? Like, do I have to restart the server? Okay. And so let's do this. Exit. And then do that again. All right. Let's see if this works. Oh my God. Folks, did you see that? Look at this. It works. It works. It works. It works. Okay. Here, let me close some of this stuff. This is yes, we did it. This is so exciting. It seems I can see the attraction with programming, because you run into these walls and then you figure it out, and then you're back back on track. It's so fun. All right, so poor John. I just messaged him saying I was stuck, but now I just have to say, here, I'll show you guys what I'm typing here. Don't worry, I figured it out. Seriously, folks, how many of you would be able to put up with some jackass like me just hacking around in your app? All right, so now let's see if I can. Let's see if I can see this show. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so now I have no shows. Okay, so I'm going to create a show. What should we talk about? Who's got a name for a show? Let's call it, Andrew Culver's in the chat. Let's call this Bullet Train. That's his really cool SaaS in a box for Ruby on Rails apps. Seems appropriate since we're hacking on Rails today. SaaS in a box for Ruby on Rails. Actually, we'll make that our description. And we'll choose a category, arts design. We will bullettrain.co. Well, I'm glad that this is more interesting than your paid consulting work. I mean, I'm procrastinating too, right? Why am I doing this? Okay, so let's create a show. We just created a show, and now let's create a site. So bullet.transistor.local. Let's see if we can make that work. So what do I do for that? Bullet.transistor.local 3000. Is that what's going to work? That site can't be reached. How do I view? Oh, I misspelled transistor. Look at all these folks. Hey, still not working. Am I blind? I'm gonna actually. This is a good time to copy paste. No, I think it's not working now. Transistor. Okay, now I'm still not. There's something that I'm not figuring out here. How did I do this last time? Feels like I need to .local subdomain. Oh, I need to add any subdomain. He says, okay, this is what John says. Hold on. John says, you're going to want to add in any subdomains you want to use in etc. hosts. Okay, so I need to do that. Can I do that? I don't really want to Vim that, though. Can I just open that somewhere else? I really don't want to. Is it okay for me to use that locally? You can use VS Code. Yeah, code doesn't work for me in the command line yet. Hell, I'll do whatever. I'll do Vim. Okay, sudo dot. But can I do that on screen? That's what I don't know. Sudo Vim Citra hosts. I'm mostly just worried. I don't want to expose something that I'm not supposed to. Okay, so here I am. Okay, and now how do I work? Okay. So what do I want to add? Looks like it's oh. Maybe I can just edit this one. Oh, how do you delete? How do I delete in Vim? DW for delete word? What's going on here? Seriously, programmers are the weirdest. Why is it mapped to D? And what? Okay, so oh crap. Now I'm. How do I? Okay, how do I? Okay. So now I'm in insert mode, but I still have an S. I want bullet. How do I get out of insert mode now? How do I get out of insert mode? Escape. Okay. And now D. There we go. Okay. I think that's right. Bullet dot transistor local. Okay. And now how do I save? X. Okay. Seriously, Vim is the most psychopathic client I have ever used in my life. Like, why? Why is that all? There's that Pico one, right? Pico is like way nicer. Pico? Yeah, this one's way better. I don't know why people use Vim. All right, so let's see if that worked. Oh my God. This is incredible. And look, episodes has changed. And so now we've got episodes as the link label. Now I have to figure out how to change the URL path. Any ideas? How do I change this URL path from /archive to changing URL path in Rails? I want to change it from archive to episodes. Oh, but then I wonder if I'm going to have to roots.rb. All right, let's do that. Let's go back to Visual Studio Code. And we want roots. Let's just see if we can find that. Roots.rb. Where is it? No results found. Where is roots? Let's close these. Views. Is it a controller? Okay. We don't have a roots RB. Always in config. Okay. Config roots. All right. Let's keep this open. Let's close this down. I can't believe you folks can even see what I'm doing here. All right. So we've got roots. Now this is for the subdomain stuff, right? Let's, oh, here we go. Archive. Okay. Now, I wonder, should I change all of this to episodes? Or I wonder if I should just keep this for now. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, no, I already have episodes. What is that? There's already some sort of... We already called that episodes. Thanks so much, Andrew, for showing up. Yeah, I'm realizing why this is tricky, because it looks like we already have a root for episodes. So I can't use that. Maybe archive is okay then. How come you think I'm okay? The existing root has a path parameter. Oh, okay. I can still use episodes. Wow. How do you folks know that? To me, it looks like... Yeah, to me it looks like I couldn't do it, but that's crazy. Okay, let's try it out. Episodes. Wow. Holy shit. Just works like that. This is all like magic. Let's try adding an episode and see if we can make it work. Actually, I don't know if I can actually even upload an MP3, but let's call it what do we want to call this? Rails Tricks 101. Publish it for today at 1 a.m. I'm going to need an MP3 for this. Maybe I'll make one right now. Just for fun. I've been recording all my audio in ScreenFlow lately. Just like it better. It's has a great nonlinear editor, especially if you want to do... I'll show you in a second here. All right, you folks ready to watch me record episode 1? Hey folks, welcome to Rails Tricks 101. I'm your host, Justin Jackson. All right, nice little short episode to start. By the way, this is why I like using ScreenFlow for audio editing. You can do these ripple deletes where you just hit Command Delete and it just deletes that section. So, you know, all the time people say like or whatever, you can just highlight that part and hit delete. So good. All right, so I'm going to export this as AIF. What do you folks call these? App 1. That's an AIF. And we'll close that. Convert it to MP3. This is how I convert things to MP3, folks. Just where is that now? This old app I have that I've been using forever. But it's really good at converting things to mono really quick. It's good. Okay, so now let's see if we can actually add an MP3 to this local site. Whoa, that was fast. Create episode. Oh my God. It's just incredible to me that anything in technology works. Where's my chat? There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to set up redirects. I don't exactly know how to do that. So, okay, let's see if that showed up on the archive. How come that didn't show up? Is this not published yet? Oh, it's not processed yet. It's processing the audio file. I'm not sure if maybe I can't do that on the local server. Yeah, so how would I get archives to redirect to episodes? Yeah, so how do I do that? Maybe someone shed a little more light on things, but I don't think you want to change your URL from archive episodes without setting up a redirect. And where does that link that said something like click this to see your episode on the website go? So that is that goes to the Transistor website. So it'll go to, how come it's trying to, goes to the episode itself, but I can't, that preview doesn't work locally. Okay, so let's open up Roots again. And it says get archives to, okay, let's go back here. Get archives to redirect to episodes. So how, do I need to add anything else to that? I mean, why not? Why don't I just run this and see what happens? Isn't that the whole thing about, okay, so that's episodes. Let's see what happens when I go to archive. Nope. That didn't work. Or did I say archives? Oh yeah, no, I think it was archive before. Now I can't remember. Hold on, let me just check. Let's see what it was before. It was just archive before. Okay. So we need to change that. Okay. There we go. Cool. Redirects. Thanks, everyone. Type 1 error. Who else was in there? I think it was, yeah, it was, well, Aaron suggested it, but then type 1 error was the one that helped with the actual writing it up. Sweet. Okay, so we're making progress here. Anything else I should try to do in this session? We got this set up. I still have the original thing. I could also go past episodes here. That might be a little better. I don't know. Past episodes. Yeah, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I should update the file names like Aaron's suggesting. I don't even know how I would do that. And I'm a little worried, like, I got to get someone to explain eventually why this does not conflict with this, and if having this collection named episodes is going to be a problem in the future. I mean, I have so many things labeled archive kind of everywhere. It's almost like I should have called it past episodes, like the actual, like in these, are these variable names? It almost should say past episodes, but archive seems to work fine. Because routes are based on URL segments. Yeah, I'm going to have to read up on that type 1 error, because I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to add right now in this. In this session. ID is a variable. So saying episode's ID is a variable. Okay. I'm starting to get what you're saying. It's still a little bit like kind of like different language, but okay. Well, at the very least, let's close this off by I'll commit this and we'll see what John says. How about that? Because I think actually, let me just check this sitemap thing. Do I need to do anything in this sitemap builder? I've got site archive URL. That should be fine. I think this is okay. And yes, I use WordPress, type 1 error. My background, Gwenareth, is I've been a tech person for a long time, but never got super deep into programming. And so I do these live streams to force myself to learn more programming. So yeah, I'm a geek who can't code, who's trying to force myself to code. It's funny, I've got this here. I've never published changes. You'll probably want to update your routes and view links to use the new episode paths. But have I done that everywhere else already? Because I've got episodes, like site archive URL, that already goes the right place, right? Yeah. Site archive URL, yeah. But what should I call it? Should I call it site episodes URL? I should almost ask John about that. See what he would prefer. Since I'm literally, this is like me, I don't know, changing the flower arrangement in someone else's garden. Go to your command line and type rake routes. Okay. In a new tab. I'm really trusting you here. This could be something bad. All right. So I just did that. Now what do you want me to do? That'll show you all your URLs and the URL path functions. Okay. Let's go back here again. And what am I looking for here? Site archive get episodes. I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to be looking at. I see it listed here. I see it, site archive get episodes. Oh, and then this is the redirect. Did you just want me to check it to make sure it was correct? Oh, gotcha. Sweet. Just throwing some knowledge. Okay, let me try to publish these changes from Visual Studio Code. I've never done that. Oh, it doesn't have my username. 1 second here. Got to get my password. Hold on. I just don't want to do that on screen. All right. So this is... What just happened to my view here? Something got messed up. When I pulled it over, it's like... There's like some sort of bug in Visual Studio here. Hold on, I'm going to close it and open it up again. All right. So okay, let me just go to GitHub and see what's going on here. Is there an open pull request for that? Nope. Could actually... This action will push and pull commits from the... No. Is this... Okay, sync this again. We like to run... ask me later. Okay, so I want to create a pull request now. Thanks, Type 1 Error. Thanks for showing up. I'm going to create a new pull request here. How come? I don't get why this isn't... I don't know how you push from Visual Studio Code. I'm just going to do it in the GitHub client because that's how I know how to do it. So, say change from archive to episodes. And push. And then let's go back here. In this here, I'm just going to, I've got this script I use for pull requests where I try to go, okay, what does this PR do? This changes the link label on individual podcast sites from archive to episodes. It also forwards archive to episodes. I didn't change anything else. Okay, so where should the reviewer start? I guess, I don't know how to answer that. How should this manually be tested on user subdomains or subsites, we could say. Site.transistor.fm/archive should forward to episodes. Do you folks use a pull request script like this? We've had quite a few customers request that the label be changed. Relevant tickets. I think I've got a ticket in Pivotal for this. What's my overkill? That's just something I picked up when I was at Sprintly, because anybody could contribute code when I was at Sprintly. And it seemed to really help folks when they were reviewing code, when the developers were reviewing code. It just became a good habit to get into, even with whenever you're working with anybody. It's pretty complete. How come I can't log into? Okay. And now I'm going to go into Transistor. Okay, so let's see if I have this. Oh, look, I started this right here. So start, and where's the actual? No, I don't want this. Oh, I really don't like Pivotal. How do I just get into this? Here we go. So I'm going to copy that to the ticket. I guess we could take a screenshot, right? Where is that? So maybe I'll take a screenshot like this. And I'll actually just put an arrow to what kind of changed. Okay. And then I think you can drag and drop right into this, can't you? Let's see. Where's that drag? Here. Sweet. And then we need a GIF. What's the best GIF? What GIF best describes the way this PR makes you feel? I mean, victory, right? Celebration. Let's find something good here. Celebration. That's a good one. And how do I do this again? Copy link. I want the actual GIF link. And how does this work again? Celebrate. All right. So that's what my pull request looks like. Oh, my GIF didn't load. How come? Too big, maybe? Maybe it's actually not. Here. Now I'm debugging my pull request. Got to make sure the GIF loads. That's the most important piece. Oh, wait. Weird. Even that's not. Oh, there we go. Nice. So, yeah, now I got this pull request. What does this PR do? I think it's pretty clear. Where should the reviewer start? Didn't really have an answer for that. How should this manually be tested? Any background context you want to provide? I guess I'm going to be able to link to. I could also link to my whole video, couldn't I? I could just. John's probably not going to watch this whole thing, but I could just copy this whole link. Hey, sorry. Oh, look at all these comments. Sorry, folks. Everyone that was in YouTube, I couldn't respond. I couldn't see your comments. My comment bot wasn't working. So sorry, YouTube people. You guys were screaming into the silence But yeah, I could copy this and put it in my pull request template too. Yeah, I just have that as it's just a using text expander. I have it set up like that. So when I type, here I'll just show you folks. Do I have a text? So if I go TPR, it just automatically pastes in my my pull request template. I think I've got this. I think I have this somewhere in a gist or something that you folks can grab. Where is that? It's like transistor FM handbook PR template. Yeah. So if you go to github.com/transistor FM, you can see the pull request template right there. But yeah, I use text expander for the snippet, right? I got it somewhere. TPR. It's just whenever I type TPR, I get it expands that text snippet. So yeah, and sorry folks in YouTube. Hey folks in YouTube. Sorry, I didn't see your comments. Oh, man, if you don't have text expander, you got to get it. I'll show you some. Look at my stats. So this has saved me. I've expanded 12,784 snippets. I've saved 4,538,000 characters. That equals 252 hours saved at 60 words per minute. So this is like the one thing I do not regret. And I think if I did this right, let's just see if, oh, look at this. So in our Slack, it just pull request opened by me. And so now John can review that whenever he wants. Pretty cool. Sweet. Okay, folks. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for this time. Thanks for everyone who showed up live. Thank you again, all the folks here on Twitch. Make sure you follow me on Twitch if you want to get notified next time I go live. I do these dumb programming questions, live streams. Sometimes most of the time so far it's been me trying to figure out stuff in Laravel, but every once in a while it's Ruby on Rails stuff, Tailwind stuff. If you're on YouTube, you can subscribe, give this video a thumbs up so other people can find it. There's a whole playlist of all these videos on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Justin Jackson. And again, thanks to everyone on Twitch, Periscope. I wasn't able to interact with the comments, but I'm glad you're here. And I'll see you folks next time I go live. Later.